Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Dragon Age Origins Part 44. Alright. Let's get right into the good stuff. We finally made it to Orzammar, the final place to get our final treaty sorted away. Captain of the Guard, huh? You saw what I saw here, right?
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight is coming, and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Aeromont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like Balin and Harriman are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
Yeah, can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there. Sort this all out in a hurry.
Yeah, for real. Alright, the proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate. The true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Alright. I get going.
Yes, you should.
Interesting. Vartag Gavorn, huh? Narav?
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
People are at each other's throats.
The city is torn apart. King Endrin is dead, and the Assembly can't decide who takes the throne. Lord Harrowmont or that monster Balin.
Why such hate for Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
And who are you exactly?
I am Narav Helmi, third daughter of the second matron of House Helmi. And you, stranger, what brings you to Orzammar at such a time?
Look at all this magic just radiating around us here. I'm Traven, a Grey Warden, and I'm here seeking aid.
A Grey Warden? That explains why they allowed you past the gates. What kind of aid do you mean?
I have a treaty compelling Orzammar to aid against the Blight.
A blight? Now? But our warriors are killing each other in the streets. I'm sorry, stranger. I fear there will be no aid for you in Orzammar. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, I suggest you talk with his trusted advisor, Dulin Ferender. He might be able to get you an audience.
Interesting. We're getting some leads here, at least. Vigor's Imports is locked. Okay, we have Dagna over there. Garen, Nug Wrangler Boromir.
Stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs? I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Okay, a lost nug. Nothing back here. Let's talk to Garen, and then we'll talk to Dagna, I guess.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Okay, well, I guess we shouldn't just ignore her.
You look like you're not from around here.
Oh, this is Dagna! Alright, I won't spoil anything else. Okay. Dagna, yes, of course. Can I help you?
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
I'm a mage myself.
Then I'm truly honored. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Do you see the elements around me?
Glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation and a great responsibility.
No, there's no dwarf mages because they can't. They don't dream and stuff. Why is the dwarf interested in the
I've
circle?
been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Do you want me to ask them, I guess?
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know
Nerd.
that Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
What about the father, though? Okay. Anyway, Garen, what's good?
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Have a look at my shop, I hope.
Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium. Enhanced, of course.
Alright. Oh, the Rose's Thorn. 148 Sovereign Dagger. Nice. Life Giver. 10 Constitution. 3 health regen in combat. 10 while exploring. 3 armor. 20% to healing effects received. That's a purchase. I don't even have to think about it that hard. That is an amazing item. That's a purchase for sure. Oh my god. Oh, we need to put the ring back on Liliana, see if the bug is gone. Assuming that's what it was. Okay. Alright. And we're down to 8 sovereigns. Oh god, we're so poor. We're so poor. Dude, the Life Giver, that's big. 320 health now. And then Morrigan can use the Ring of Study. Liliana can use the Harvest Festival Ring. She still doesn't have the strength. What happened here exactly? What is causing her to have lowered strength? I don't know what's going on. But I think some kind of bug happened. Oh! I'm just stupid. Never mind. Forget it. Forget I said anything. God, I'm dumb. And then the Superior Drake Skin Gloves. Yeah, because the bow already comes with Rapid Aim. Yeah. And then 5% crit chance are all those stats? No, all those stats, please. There we go. Okay. It wasn't a bug. It was just me being dumb last time. Perfect. I can handle that. I can take that hit.
Does that lead out to the deep road?
It's a nug.
I hear they're crawling with darkspawn.
Nug. To a box ready for delivery to Bormore.
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Why do you need patrols?
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Actually, they made their move on the
The
surface.
surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except it.
Except during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
Are Darkspawn the only danger in these tunnels?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Wonderful. Deep stalkers.
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on 2 legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Interesting. I should
All
go.
right. For your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
Yeah, that's ominous. What is our defensive stats now? 84 defense, 47 armor, and 320 health. All at the cost of being at double fatigue. Worth.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
Got a nug for you here.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Okay. 12 silver. Huge. I guess we'll have to find him more... Well, okay. Well, I found another nug. Okay, let's just grab a bunch of nugs and bring them back at one time.
Right.
Signpost too. I'm missing stuff. No?
Let's get started.
Okay. Wait. It was saying stuff. Diamond quarter right, proving ground straight ahead. Yeah. Okay. Document there. We'll go there eventually, I'm sure.
As you wish.
The armorers. Even though we have no money now, so it's all kind of... Aha. It's all kind of moot, isn't it? Nice! The wall carving gave Morrigan level 16. We'll take it. Keep pumping her full of magic. Life ward would be nice. She has revival now. That's what really matters, but... Yeah, sure. Life ward it is. We should really be using life ward when we know a tough fight is coming up.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
You know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses.
Figured.
Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
So you're part of the Smith cast.
I, for 100 generations. My father made his
That's
name
a lot of generations.
The Fall and Tacit, which were integrated into the Cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself.
Do you have a daughter named Dagna?
Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
No, I'd like to help her study with the mages.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her.
I'll send her to you to talk, but ultimately it's her choice if she's an adult.
Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and that her place is with her family.
Let's see what you got.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Nothing crazy good here. Okay. It's for the best. We couldn't buy it right now anyway. We're so broke. Made some big purchases lately. Hey, Dagna.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
Damn.
Great lady. But am I right in guessing you haven't left Orzammar yet?
No. I'm not leaving, Father doesn't want you going to the circle.
You talked to him? Of course he won't let me go. He wants to sell me off for the highest dowry. I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever.
Okay. Why are you so interested anyway?
Here in Orzammar, we're surrounded by stone and tradition and more stone. Nothing ever changes. But to break every natural law by thinking about it, to dream and walk in a realm where everything you think comes true, I can't imagine anything more wonderful.
I'm not leaving Orzammar until this election's resolved.
Well, I've waited 19 years. Another month won't kill me.
Another month? Oh god, we can't take a month now. Filda?
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What were you praying for?
My name is Filda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
So your son is missing.
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
You want me to look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden. It's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Did she say Philida? Interesting. Nug! Gotcha. You've been nugged. Okay, there's the tavern.
Drunken singing, I hear.
I bet it is. Legnar, Brother Burkle. Okay.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Alright, let me see what you have in your store.
Take your gold. You're good for that.
Okay. Jesus. It's not nearly as good as what we got her earlier, so that's fine. Alright. Nothing there, really. Brother Burkle, what's good?
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
Oh no, not more of this. Not very religious, sorry.
Oh, you look as if you come from the surface. I thought perhaps you were raised in the way of the Chantry. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Oh. Whose permission? Oh god, don't you worship your ancestors or something?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
Wait, is this Jiraiya from Naruto? And your dad from Fire Emblem Three Houses? Is that this voice? I think that's the same voice actor as this guy. Whoa. All of a sudden I like him a little more. That's their religion. You shouldn't interfere.
You speak as if these people have deliberately chosen to reject the Maker, but most of them haven't even heard his name. How can they choose the path of enlightenment if they never learn that the path exists?
Okay. Whose permission do you need?
The Shaper it controls changes.
I guess they should have religious choice.
Society. I need the Shaper of memories.
I think it's the wrong choice, but a religious choice, fine. Want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
No.
If this chantry could help just one person,
Liliana will love it.
Help me. It's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Morgan's gonna disapprove this, and I don't even blame her. I disapprove of this. But, I guess my morals say I should... say I should give them religious freedom at the end of the day. At least let them choose. Even if you disagree religiously with people, you should still give them the option of choice. Tapster's Tavern. What do we got? Bunch of patrons, Nervous Adventurer, Nevin, Cora, Lord Helmy. We got a lot going on here.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapster's. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I'd like to hear a bit about the city.
Come to Tapster's. I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
What's a Shaperate?
It's the bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. If you're from the surface, I guess you'd call them scholars. They keep all of our records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg, that's the place to go.
Okay. Where can I find him?
He'd be in the Diamond Quarter. Pardon, the Nobles District. Upstairs from here, however you call it.
Okay. That's all, thanks.
A Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapster's.
Thanks, Cora. Who is Nevin?
Afternoon, stranger. Looking for a stool to share a brew?
Don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's expeditionary field unit.
Naveen.
Yourself?
Traven, Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka, something like that.
Huh. You knew Duncan.
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
So you work for Balin?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Right, true. Thanks for the drink, but I should go.
Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
That's what it seems like, yeah. Is this karaoke night? What is that? Lord Helmy?
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
There's no castes, but there's still classes. You know me. Word travels fast.
You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out.
I bet. I'm crackling with electricity and stonework and magic. Your views on castes must be controversial in the Assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I'm always like that. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
Huh. I know how the caste system works. You're born into a caste. Casteless, smith caste, warrior caste, whatever, right? And you have to do your caste, or you're reduced to being casteless, basically. Like, that's your job. You can't be a warrior if you're in the smith caste. So you get to vote on the next king.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more...
I literally just saw both in the comments earlier.
Brilliant, I'll give him that. And subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Okay, I should get going.
As you wish.
Okay, and a nervous adventurer.
Everyone, get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
Is this Darkspawn corruption or just madness?
This thing's older than Darkspawn. And once you're in the story, they find you. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
What? Something is working behind the scenes in Ferelden. The notes you have acquired from dead or terrified adventurers point to an ancient evil, or at least an ancient man telling stories of ancient evil. You've caused to speak with Vil Madone, who lives somewhere in Denerim. What the? What? That is not something I expected to find. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that's the way to Dust Town. That's not where we're trying to go. I mean, we can, I guess, but that's not where we're trying to go.
Why do the poor not rise up against their betters? This I never understood.
True. Wow, we're doing this already, huh? Let's not use blood magic on a populated area, huh? Okay. I'll go ahead and crush prison there. Stone fist there. And then Coat of Cold. You can stone fist there. Crushing prison and crushing prison. And this will be a wrap. Got him. No escape. Looking good. Inscribed leather gloves. Rubble. Okay. Just castless codex. Rogek.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm Traven, Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
Always looking for that option. Don't have to hear what you're asking.
Human kings, you know, they make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium. The sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or since you can travel freely from here,
50
sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
Must be dangerous if you're paying so much.
More so for someone like you, I guess. Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it.
I don't have that kind of money.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Can I not do anything with that? I kind of want to turn him in. If there's nothing else I can do with it.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
Let me see your wares.
Of course.
A castless store. Yeah, figures. Has nothing really of any value here. Okay. No, I don't think I can talk to him anymore. I think that ship has sailed. Right. Oh well. Assembly directive. Nadezda, Zerlinda. Okay.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
5 silvers. It's either that or kick her in the face? What? What do you mean? How are those our only options? Where is number 3? Ignore and walk away.
Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill?
No. Tell me about Dust Town.
It's pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the castless live, because we're not welcome elsewhere. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town.
And what do you mean by brand?
Means you don't exist.
This?
It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
Okay. How'd you get crippled?
I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper.
Jesus. What's a Carta?
Well, now I know you're not from here. The Carta's who runs Dust Town. Jarvia's got her boys everywhere. They tell you, and you jump, because they're the only ones with the coin and the steel to get whatever they want.
Alright.
I'll just stay out of your way then.
Sounds good. Took 5 of my silver, though. Zerlinda.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Why doesn't your son's father help you?
Question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Yikes. Isn't there any other solution?
Yes. I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways.
Can't you just take your son to the surface?
I thought about that. They say there's no
better than
caste
this.
out there, that humans don't care about lineage. I've never met a surfacer, though. I thought it might not be safe.
It'll be hard, but you can make a life there.
I'm not afraid of hard work. Only of being somewhere with no chance to do it. If it gives my son a chance to live, I will go. Thank you, stranger, for opening my eyes.
You're welcome.
Perhaps I'll see you next in the light of the sun.
Yeah, glad we could help. Yeah. It's better than here. I know you guys are averse to... Suspicious door. Wonderful. I know you guys are averse to leaving, but that's really the best call here. Okay. Liliana, bust us in. I think Traven is the closest one to the next level up, right? Yeah, and he's pretty close too. About 900-ish experience, just under 900 experience. Not bad, not bad. And then we'll be 17. Yeah, the lyrium guy's just gone. Alright. What a shame. Was kinda hoping we could just kill him and take it, because he was questionable and it was a lot of money, but probably for the best I didn't just murder a man. Okay. Alright, I guess we've done what we can in this direction. Let's go give Boromir all the nugs we found, and then, go to the Diamond Quarter, I guess.
It's nice of you to
And there's a nug, too.
love is such a wonderful thing, isn't it?
What are you talking about? Is this more of your insipidness?
I was talking about you and the Grey Warden. You don't think the rest of us haven't noticed, I hope?
There is nothing to notice. What you call love is nothing more than a wishful fancy.
Oh, you don't fool me. Deep down inside, you must be glad of it.
Let me tell you one thing, and let us speak of it no more. Love is a weakness. Love is a cancer that grows inside and makes one do foolish things. Love is death. The love you dream of is something that would be more important to one than anything, even life. I know no such love.
Oh.
What I know is passion, the respect of equals. Things far more valuable that I'll not speak to you of any further. Now be gone.
Wow, Morrigan was fired up right there. Damn. Told us how she really felt.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there. You're the best wrangler. You're the best wrangler. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. I trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
Okay. All right, Diamond Quarter. Here we go. We're running out of time. This city's big. Noble, weapon rack, a doll Helmy. Hey, I know one of the Helmies.
The social strata quickly makes itself evident no matter where one goes.
News of the hour.
Let's get started.
Diamond Mall, thanks. Lady Dace? What's going on here?
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Not much, I guess. Narav?
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
Okay, so that's House Idukin right there, but we can't enter it.
Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respect to the rightful king, Prince Balin.
Is that what you think? Wait, what was that? What was this building? Royal Palace. Okay, that's a pretty important building. There is the Chamber of the Assembly, also pretty important building.
I require a moment of silence to take in this magnificent sight.
Look at all that. I'm glad she said something because, yeah, that looks pretty good. Imagine living down there, though, right next to where the lava's going, dude. That'd be so hot. Then again, Jesus, this place must be scorching. Can we get some AC in this place, please? Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna have all these books.
Steve! Who would dare take from the memory?
Shaper Cataloger. Orta? Sure, Orta, what's up?
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was trading in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hence the name Orta.
Any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I could look in return for some of that Orton wealth.
You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly or some great lord.
I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Okay. Alright. Shaper Assistant Mildrate.
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaper. What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine.
Imagine.
Probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Thief in the House of Learning. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Shaper. That's gonna be somebody important. Let's explore the place first. Thank you, thank you. Look at all this. Oh my god, this is where the lore is.
As you wish.
Once upon a time I read these, and I probably remember some of them. Oh my god, look at the amount of experience too. They're like, yes, yes, read it. You know you want to. Gloves of Diligence. Search of the True Prophets. Search of the True Prophet. This tattered tome explores the possibility that Andraste was a powerful mage and not the Maker's chosen. It seems this book was saved from a fire at some point. Ooh. Scandalous. What an opinion. Legion of the Dead. In praise of the humble Nug. Alright. That's a ton of experience we just got there. And we are now, like, on the cusp. We're 226 experience away from level 17.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace.
The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
And how do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
Okay. I'd like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request.
It is, isn't it?
One so new to our city.
Come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric of Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
Oh, I really don't care. I can't say I don't care. Chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar. What harm would it do to let him preach? Would you rather wait for a human army to convert you? Yeah, the Chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar.
What sort of charities do you mean?
The Chantry cares for widows and orphans.
Traditionally, that is their extended family's responsibility, but sometimes people fall through the cracks. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
Tell me some of Orzammar's history.
We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
Yeah. Okay. Where does Kal Sharok?
The other side of the old Empire. During the last Blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the Blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
So they're still alive? Oh. Alright, let's talk basic Orzammar again.
Your mind if I can, Warden.
Let's go back to my first questions.
Speak your mind.
Okay.
We were a great empire once.
Alright, hold up. Stop. Stop. Stop.
We lost too many battles.
How'd you lose your golems?
Paragon Caridin, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years, they were our weapon against the Darkspawn. One golem is worth a dozen dwarves in battle. But Caridin's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
Alright, I should go.
Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Interesting. Okay.
Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would know from Orzammar's memories?
Let's talk about Orzammar.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
Is it just the same stuff? Okay, never mind then.
Has been recorded in the...
Alright. Let's go ahead and head back out then. This has been somewhat productive, I suppose. I guess we need to go to the assembly before we do anything else. I lost track. Oh my god, wow, yeah, we are over time, aren't we? Okay, we'll pick up here next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for joining myself, Traven, Morgan, Liliana, and Wynn on this journey in Dragon Age Origins. Next time we talk to the Assembly, we've just about finished exploring the city, and we can get back into really getting into things next time. And definitely gonna hit level 17. We'd be hard-pressed not to. I'll see all of you next time.